Thank you for visiting my YouTube channel to get your daily Bible verse and Bible chapter. I hope you have a great day and come back each and every day for a new verse and a new chapter. Thank you and God bless. Jeremiah 3. Your sex and religion obsessions. God's message to me as follows. If a man's wife walks out on him and marries another man, can he take her back as if nothing happened? Wouldn't that raise a huge stink in the land? And isn't that what you've done? Ward your way with God after God, and now you want to come back as if nothing had happened? God's decree. Look around at the hills. Where have you not had sex? You camped out like hunters, stalking deer. You solicited many lower gods, like a streetwalking whore, chasing God after God. And so the rain has stopped. No more rain from the skies. But it doesn't even faze you, brazen as horns. You carry on as if you've done nothing wrong. Then you have the nerve to call out my father. You took care of me when I was a child. Why not now? Are you going to keep up your anger nonstop? That's your line. Meanwhile, you simply keep sinning nonstop. Admit your God defiance. God spoke to me during the reign of King Josiah. You have noticed haven't you, how fickle Israel has visited every hill and grove of trees as a whore at large? I assume that after she had gotten it out of her system, she'd come back, but she didn't. Her flighty sister, Judah, saw what she did. She also saw that because of fickle Israel's loose morals, I threw her out, gave her her walking papers. But that didn't faze flighty sister Judah. She went out, big as you please, and took up a whore's life also. She took up cheap sex and religion as a sideline, division, and indulgent recreation, and used everything and anyone flouting sanity and sanity alike, stinking up the country. And not once in all this did flighty sister Judah even give me a nod, although she made a show of it from time to time. God's decree. 11 and 12. Then God told me, fickle Israel, what is a good sight, better than flighty Judah? Go preach this message. Fourth, face north toward Israel, and say, turn back, fickle Israel. I'm not just hanging back to punish you. I'm committed in love with you, to you. My anger doesn't seethe nonstop. Just admit your guilt. Admit your God defiance. Admit to your promiscuous life with casual partners, pulling strangers into the sex and religion groves, turning a deaf ear to me. God's decree. Come back, wandering children. God's decree. Yes, I am your true husband. I'll pick you out one by one. This one from the city, these two from the country. And I bring you to Zion. I'll give you good shepherd rulers who rule my way, who rule you into intelligence and wisdom. And this is what will happen. You will increase and prosper in the land. The time will come, God's decree, when no one will say any longer, oh, for the good old days, remember the Ark of the Covenant? It won't even occur to anyone to say it. The good old days, the so-called good old days of the Ark is gone for good. Jerusalem will be the new Ark, God's throne. All the godless nations no longer stuck to its roots of their evil ways will gather there to honor God. At the time of the house of Judah will join up with the house of Israel, holding hands. They'll leave the north country and come to the land I willed to your ancestors. 19 and 20. I planned what I'd say if you return to me. Good. I'll bring you back into the family. I'll give you choice land. Land that the godless nations will die for. And I imagined that you would say, Dear Father, and what would never again go off and leave me. But no luck. Like a false-hearted woman walking out on her husband. You, the whole family of Israel, have proven false to me. God's decree. The sound of voices comes drifting out of the hills. the unhappy sound of Israel crying. Israel lamenting the wasted years, never once giving her God a thought. Come back, wandering children. I can heal your wanderlust. 22b through 25. We're here. We've come back to you. You're our own true God. All that popular religion was a cheap lie. Duped crowds buying up the latest in gods. We're back to our true God, the salvation of Israel. The fraud picked us clean, swindled us of what our ancestors bequeathed us, gripped us out of our inheritance. God bless flocks and God-given children. We'll make our bed and now lie in it, all tangled up in dirty sheets of dishonor, all because we sinned against our God. We and our fathers and mothers, from time to time, we took our first steps, said our first words. We've been rebels, disobeying the voice of God. Matthew 7:1, judge not, that you be not judged. Matthew 7:1. One of my favorite verses is Philippians 4:13, and it says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. If you have your own favorite verse, please put that down below and let me know what it is. Always remember to smile, because you never know what a smile can do for someone's day. Thank you. God bless. Thank you for watching today's video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe so you can remember to watch each and every day's video. Thank you for the ones that have been with me from the beginning. Please help me expand my ministry. Thank you and God bless.